The wait is finally over. Superman is here, and it's many people's most anticipated film of the year. Let's talk about it and see if it's worth the hype. When Superman gets drawn into conflicts at home and abroad, his actions are questioned, giving tech billionaire Lex Luthor the opportunity to get the Man of Steel out of the way for good. Like many people, I was really looking forward to Superman. I really like James Gunn as a director. Love what he did with the Guardians film and Suicide Squad as well. He just seems to have a love for comic books, and I was really curious to see how that would translate to a Superman film. Right off the bat with the trailers, this looked like a more light-hearted, more colorful Superman film compared to what we've gotten recently from Zack Snyder with Man of Steel, played by Henry Cavill. I really liked Superman. It is not the best Superman film there is, but there is enough to really appreciate the start of the DCU. From the characters to being thrown into this world that Superman has already existed in, there's a lot to really like about Superman. And one of the biggest things is David Cornsweet as Superman, Clark Kent. He embodies everything that I love about Superman: caring for humans, doing the right thing at all times, understanding that he's going to have flaws, but he always wants to put his best foot forward, and he wants to do the right thing constantly. And that is a big theme in this movie. It really gives Superman Clark Kent his identity and really understand that character. And David Cornsweet is so charming in the role as Superman. He's likable, he's demanding at times, but also he brings all of that energy that you would expect from Clark Kent, and just that love that he has for protecting people. He understands that he is an alien and he is from a different planet, but he views himself as a human, and we fully understand that with David Cornsweet's performance. There's a lot of emotion behind it when you learn more about who he is and his past as well, but there's also just a lot of exciting moments when it comes to David Cornsweet, and he interacts so well with the entire cast. From Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane to Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, the chemistry within the entire cast is really good. I've loved watching the cast interact with each other through interviews on TikTok or just overall promoting the film. They seem like a really close group. Nicholas Hoult is one of the best Lex Luthors I have seen on screen. I really like Gene Hackman in the original Superman film. Kevin Spacey was also very intimidating in Superman Returns. I did not care for Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, but Nicholas Hoult fully understands that he's envious of Superman, and that really just powers him as a character. He understands that he's not going to be as strong as Superman, but he's going to find a way to defeat him. And there is just a lot of angry moments coming from Nicholas Hoult, and he handles that performance so well. Easily one of the best performances I have seen for a Lex Luthor. You truly understand that he has the money to try to take down Superman. He has brains to do it as well, and that character is fully explored. And there's a lot of great back and forth between the characters, Lex Luthor and Superman, understanding each other's powers throughout. There is enough to where you could kind of move the film forward and potentially explore more in a sequel. But that dynamic between the two, it does seem like a comic book rivalry pulled out of the pages. It just is nicely explored throughout. It has its highs. It feels very comic booky. It feels very cheesy at times, but I really like that aspect of the film. And also really liked Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. She had a lot to do in the film. She has a really sweet relationship with Clark Kent, but she takes control of situations. She pushes herself into the situations, and that's what you expect from Lois Lane. And Rachel Brosnahan brings this charm and energy to the film. I was curious how they were going to handle so many different characters that were revealed to be in the film, from Hawkgirl to Mr. Fantastic to Guy Gardner. How would they just kind of have that balance? By having it be 3 years that Superman has revealed himself to the world, you are able to kind of just jump into the world and not have a lot of dedication to like this character came from this place or this character got his powers from here. We just understand and just go with it all. I really like the Justice Gang in here. They provide a lot of comedy to the film, but also just it's a nice way to implement new superheroes into the movie. And Krypto, I loved Krypto. It was absolutely adorable. But as much as the film is lighthearted in tone with a lot of comedy, it does touch upon more serious topics with identity and current state of the world. It does have a more serious aspect to it from the performances, looking at Clark Kent's identity, him being regarded as this alien and needs to be controlled and not have all this power in the world. That is more of a heavier topic within the film, and allowing people like Lex Luthor to have all this money to be more involved. It has a storyline that fits for Lex Luthor and Clark Kent and everybody within it, but it seems like a very serious story with Lex Luthor controlling a lot of things, having his hand in many different parts, and Clark Kent struggling with his identity, what he knew about his parents and what people believed him to be. He wants to be this symbol for hope. His character that's going to swoop in and save the day, but he's struggling with a lot within this film, and it gives it that dramatic approach to it. James Gunn is able to fully balance that more lighthearted, colorful tone to the film, but then have the dramatic side push its way through and tell a very captivating story that allows for us to really be attached to the character. And James Gunn's typical style of directing the quick action scenes and the very colorful moments, utilizing comedy to break certain tension throughout, it's in here. It does feel like a James Gunn film. Like I said, I love James Gunn for directing the Guardians films and Suicide Squad. You can tell that he really does care about comic books and the approach to it. He wants to handle it all with care, and I really like that within this film. But you have that comedy, you have the more almost like a family friendly version, but then a more deeper story to it to kind of play each other out. I'm really excited for the start of the DCU. I thought Superman was a really exciting movie. A lot of action to supplement this film. It's really intense. Some quick edits to bring some energy to the film, but it is a very interesting film. The theater was cheering on. Everybody had a good time with this movie. It's what I expected a James Gunn Superman film to be. You have just your kind of crazy characters and just fun moments, but also has a lot of heart. The heart that you got in the Guardians film, the heart that you got in Suicide Squad, the heart is here in Superman. It's a character that wants to be hope for people. He wants to be a human like everybody else. He has his struggles, and that's such a great topic within this film. Moving forward, I'm really excited for the DCU if they can maintain this tone and have a nice balance of comedy and action and dramatic scenes and just fully focusing on characters. I think we are in right hands, and this could be a really exciting universe. The DCEU has a lot of potentials, and there were some really good films in there, but it was very messy. Here, we just got the start of it all, and I'm very excited to see what's going to happen if they can just continue building off popular DC characters and have really exciting stories. I'm gonna go ahead and give Superman an A-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Superman, the newest DC film. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? And stay tuned for more up and coming DC content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.